Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to Hood's Custom Shop, y'all. I'm out here in the bus as usual. I have been staying out here, even in this crazy weather. At night, I do sometimes run the air conditioner right here. Yeah, I took the 5100 BTU air conditioner out of my son's room because they got plenty of AC in the house, and the only time that thing ever runs is when I go up there and turn it on just to try to make it cooler in the house. But anyways, not a big deal. He don't miss it. So I have an AC out here in the bus, but it's not doing worth a darn, y'all. As you guys can see, I've got this 1/2 inch of foam board insulation like all over the bus. Plus the bus has its own insulation. But guys, when I was tearing into this thing right here to put in the hot water heater vent right here, that insulation is pretty much worthless. It is super thin, lightweight, basically not doing much of anything. I don't even know why they put insulation in here if they're going to use that bad of insulation. It is very thin, air can go right through it. It has a very not good R value is kind of what I'm getting at. Now this stuff right here is pretty darn good. This Polypro, this is only 1/2 inch thick. So guys, as you can imagine, even with all the windows and everything here, there's a major heat transfer through the windows. There's still a major heat transfer through the roof. I can touch the roof right now, and like even up here where the roof is painted white, it's still warm. It feels the exact same. Yeah, it's actually warmer right here where the solar panels are. I think those solar panels are putting off quite a bit of heat, just because they're soaking up the sun and everything. But it's pretty hot. Right now it is, what is that, 92, 93 degrees, something like that. It looks like 92 in here. Woo, it's warm. So I just got home, and yeah, it's Friday, July 1st. And well, I decided to stop by Lowe's. And if you guys keep hearing that humming sound, it's this right here. I'm doing laundry. All right, this is my little $89 washing machine from Wally World. I bought that thing years ago. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off. I've had it in the semi truck for years and years and years, guys, and kind of broke the handle right there, but it still works good. There's the bucket. The truth behind living in a bus when you don't have your composting toilet done. And I'll tell you the truth, guys, this is a big thing right here. Since I can't drink coffee anymore, I found a really good use for my coffee. Yeah, it actually smells a lot better than poo, and it smells a lot better than running that fan in that thing all the time. But I do have the fan in it running. But guys, I went by Lowe's, right, and I just spent, let's see here, $399.96 right there. Can you guys see that? 400 bucks, right? All right, so what I got for $400 is 2 cases of this great stuff, Gaps and Cracks contractor spray foam, right? This stuff right here. Great Stuff Pro Series. 24 cans of this. Whoo, shoot, dang expensive. And then I got 2 cans of this Great Stuff foam cleaner that cleans out your foam gun, which you gotta buy the gun also. You have to have this thing right here in order to use those cans, okay? They screw on and they have to be upside down in order to use this. So I'll talk a little bit about how I plan on using that here in just a second. So right here, here's the packaging for the, it says Pro 14 foam gun. Okay, you guys just seen the thing. There's the packaging, so you know what you're looking for in the store if you want to go get this. All right, another thing I got was some of this, what is that, poly, I don't know, it's kind of a rigid 3/8 inch ID, 1/2 inch OD polyline, right? Kind of rigid, and that's probably what I'm going to be using. And then I got this right here, clear vinyl tubing, which I think this right here is just, I think it's a little bit too flimsy. So what I'm planning on doing is taking this tubing right here and inserting the spray foam gun into that tubing, it's going to be a tight fit. I'll have to press it on there basically. This stuff right here, this bigger vinyl tubing, it goes on there pretty good. It goes all the way up onto here. And once you get it barely onto that, you can't hardly get it off there. I stuck it on there just a little bit ago and I said, holy smokes. But I don't think I can use that vinyl tubing. It's just a little bit not rigid enough. Because we do have insulation in the ceiling, right? And I'm not gonna rip it out, okay? This is the plan. What I'm planning on doing is drilling maybe a couple holes. So basically, everywhere we have a window ridge, like this frame right here, there's a little hat bracket channel or I-beam, whatever you want to call that, little channel that goes right here that these screws go into. So we got to stay away from those right there. So what we'll do is we'll come up here, probably, I don't know, I'm kind of thinking in the middle of the ceiling, drill a hole that's big enough that I can get that tubing in, and then run that tubing over here, and then try to get it over here and start spraying and try to work it back and forth as I can. And yeah, this is, yeah, I don't know if it's going to work or not, guys. But what I will do is, somewhere around here, I don't see it right offhand, I do have an infrared thermometer. And so what I'm gonna do after I get all this done, most of this foam board, I think, is actually gonna come down. We're gonna pull all these little plastic, these are like plastic fender washers that you would see on like a ATV or something. So you can actually pull that down and it pops out and you can put it back in and reuse it. So I'm going to be doing that and pulling all of these panels down, numbering them where they go. That way it's not a major issue trying to get them put back up. But I'll put numbers and everything on them. Look at that freaking wasp in here. Ugh. The other thing is, I'm also going to have to, every so many feet, drill a hole in this side channel right here. Probably kind of up high or something, I don't know. Or maybe just some small holes, and fill it in with the that spray foam. I know a lot of people are going to be saying, man, I don't think you want to do that, because I got to rest my arm on the table here. They're going to be saying, man, I don't think you should do that, because what if you got to get into that panel to the electrical or whatever, because this panel over here actually has electrical running down it. I don't know, guys. Hopefully it's never an issue, but yes, there is electrical laying down in that channel over there. I've got walls built up here, guys, and I have a feeling that if I put spray foam insulation in that channel right there, which is going to greatly help with the insulation in here, because all this right here has some insulation, but this right here has no insulation. This right here, when the sun is on this side of the bus, you put your hand on, I mean, that's warm right now. It's just as warm right now as it is outside. Same thing with this right here. This is actually maybe a little warmer. But anyways, it's got the sun beating on there too. So this right here, in the winter time, you can touch this right here, it doesn't feel cold. You touch that right there, it feels really cold. You can tell there's a huge temperature differential in that. And I'm thinking that if I put the foam insulation in there, it's basically going to encase that wiring harness in there, and it's not going to wiggle around or anything anymore, which is basically, there shouldn't ever be an issue unless you was to ground out a wire and burn it up or something, which that's why you have fuses, right? So yeah, there should really be no reason to ever have to mess with that. But if I ever have to, well, I'll probably just run all new wires underneath the bus. That's probably what would have to happen, because there's no way that I'm going to go and tear these walls out and everything just to get to that right there. Well, actually, it would just be this wall. But I'm not going to tear that wall out just to get to that channel right there to start tracking down wiring or whatever. When it comes to something like that right there, you just bite the bullet, buy all new wiring, and run it underneath the bus down along the side or something, right? If you need that for like tail lights or something like that. So and that could end up being something I end up doing later on down the road anyway. we do have plenty of wiring over there that actually came out from underneath the bus, but it didn't go to the lights. All that is actually up here in this top channel. So I got my bathtub full. Well, it's not full, but I got some water in there because I'm gonna take a little dip and cool off, relax in the cool water for a little bit. I'm overheating a little bit here, but anyways, I'm going to make a video showing you guys how this works, and then we'll be using the infrared thermometer and looking around, you know, pointing at different spots on the ceiling to see if I've missed any spots. If I've missed any spots, then I'll probably just drill a little hole just to fit that tip of that thing right there through there and fill it up. That's kind of what I was thinking about doing anyway, was just drilling holes periodically and sticking this in there and filling it and then putting tape over the hole. But you guys know as well as I do, it's just going to squirt out through that hole anyway. So that's another thing, is I got to take all this insulation down, get it out of the bus, and then I guess I got to figure out like what I'm going to do with these holes, because there's a lot of holes where I pushed all these little pin things through to hold the insulation up. The insulation is going to go back up. I didn't buy that stuff to not have it up there. I don't know. I'll tell you what, if I put the spray foam insulation in and it's good and it really makes a huge difference, I don't know, I'll probably still put this stuff back up, because I already bought it and it's already like cut to fit the bus. Yeah, I'll just put it back up. There's no way I'm not going to have that up there. It's not, the ceiling's not too short. I've got to do something to remedy the problem of not tearing the ceiling out. Now, honestly guys, if I was to do this all over again, like if I bought a brand new bus and tore everything out of it, seats and everything, to do this again, I still would probably do it like this. I would still probably use this foam right here, but I still probably would not take the ceiling out. Now, if you've got a ceiling in your bus that's that perforated stuff that's got a million holes in it, I would probably tear that out, and then I would just spray foam, because trying to put foam in that stuff with all those little holes in it, it's just going to be a mess. Yeah, I would go ahead and take that out. But see, my bus was solid metal, all steel. There was no holes in it or anything, and so I just thought, man, that would be crazy to take that out of the bus. I mean, yeah, it would make the bus a bit lighter to accommodate for building materials, but I don't plan on putting wood on the ceiling. I don't want to put wood up there because wood is heavy. I know a lot of people are like, wood's light. Well, the wood I got is heavy. I don't have like a whole bunch of cedar. I don't have a whole bunch of pine. I mean, I used up a bunch of my cedar right here. I need to call a guy, actually, because he's got some cedar that I might be interested in getting from him. I'm also interested in getting some black cherry from him. He said he had some cherry, but he sent me a picture of a walnut. I think the guy don't know what he's talking about, so I don't know. But anyways, I got foam to do. I gotta cool off. Whew, it's hot. But do you guys think, comment down below, do you think 24 cans, these right here, these are 24 ounce, and it says that one can equals up to 22 quarts of caulking. 22 quarts. What? How much is a quart? 4 quarts is a gallon. Holy, wow. Right? 4 quarts is a gallon, right? I think I got that right. And this is, it would be up to 22 quarts of caulk. Did I overbuy? I don't know. I'm hanging on to that receipt, because if I only use up this one case, I can take this case back. This case right here is unopened. This one actually was open in the store, so I'm pretty sure I can actually take them back by the can if I don't use it or whatever. I don't know, but I'll be hanging on to that receipt for sure. Um, who knows? Maybe I'll find another place to use it though, because I've got plenty of things that I can use this spray foam on. So it's one of them try once, buy once type of things, right? I was looking at the professional spray foam kit, and yeah, I think I would rather do this right here, because now this is a big reason why, is because I don't have to spend $389 to get a whole nother kit. See, if I don't have enough, if I bought the $389 professional spray foam kit, where, you know, what you would buy if you was to rip everything out of your bus and then do the spray foam in it, you can get those kits at Lowe's for $389, or at least here it is. Prices are going to change, right? But anyways, this right here, this setup, I can actually go back to the store and I can buy one of these cans right here for $12 and something. Now, if you buy the entire case, you get a discount, which buying 2 cases, I save $30.24. $30.24 is what I save. So that's like, I don't know, about 3 cans free, 2 or 3 cans. So normally, it doesn't say what they normally are. They're like $12 and something each per can. And then this right here is $9, $9, some is $8 and something. This is the foam cleaner, and that actually screws onto this the spray foam gun right there. And it also has this little cap right here that you put on top, and you can use it to spray things and for cleanup. You either use that or you use acetone. Sorry if I'm shaking the camera around too much, but it is what it is. Just want to make a little short video explaining what I'm doing, and I guess what's next? Start spraying foam? I'm scared. Comment down below what you guys think is going to happen. Is it going to bulge out the ceiling? Is it going to break things? I mean, because we don't know how much this is going to expand. And I also forgot, I need to get plastic. I may have some plastic in the house. I need some plastic to put over top of everything. I might just go like a couple rows at a time and lay some plastic down and everything. But guys, I'm going to say one other thing. Living in the bus and trying to build the bus out, well, you need to do that if you're going to build a bus. You kind of need to live in it so you know how you want things. So many things that I thought I was going to do this way or that way, and then reality kicked in, right? You know, started living in it, and it's like, well, how about we do this? How about, you know? And so anyways, right now I've got a plastic table in here, the Pit Boss griddle in here. This is kind of my little kitchen setup. I got this little Coleman butane propane stove right here. And man, I tell you what, when you go to Walmart, if you got one of these right here, you can buy one of these little stoves for $20-something. And they're really great, right? Works awesome. It's got these little canisters in it. See, I got stuff thrown everywhere. I should have one. Yeah, look at this mess. Look at this. This is what I live in, guys. So, I've went through one of these already. So one of these right here, I think runs for about an hour, maybe. I think it's 45 minutes to an hour burn time. This one's empty. They're not super expensive. Pretty nice. Not exactly easy to get a hold of. So when you see these at Wally World, you probably want to buy them up, right? At least I do. I buy quite a few of them. I've got, I don't know, what is that, 3 or 4? Yeah, I got 4 of them right there. So, yeah, and this is my Reflectix, or some of it anyway. Look at this. My tool bag, my chop saw, my ice machine that I just turned on. We got some potatoes, mini fridge, little fridge that I take with me on the truck. It's a little 12-volt cooler. All this stuff, right? Solar, my heater, my on-grid heater that I brought out here. And then just like clothes and wiring and food stuff. Yeah. Totally unorganized. Why do you think I can't get anything done? that's part of it, right? Until I can get, you know, organizational projects done, like get a dresser put in here, I've got to actually build out the floor right over here over top of that wheel well right there, and then I've got to build a dresser of some sort right there behind the tub. That's where a lot of my clothes and stuff are probably going to go. Then I got to build out the wall. There's going to be a wall right there. I finally just said, you know what, there's going to be a wall because I want the privacy. And so yeah, I'm going to have a wall there. It may suck, I don't know. But anyways, we're going to put a wall there. And then we're going to have a counter right in here. It's going to be a little bit lower, I think. And the wood burning stove, I don't know if I'm going to use that one because the door on it is so small. I don't really want to have to process my firewood down into super tiny pieces. So I think what I'm going to probably do is, there's a nice little wood burning stove on Etsy. It's like, I want to say $550, something like that. And it's got a bigger opening on it, so you can actually put like some, you know, decent sized chunks of firewood in there. This one right here will work great for sticks and things like that when you're out camping or whatever, and, you know, limbs and stuff maybe that big around. But anything like that big around, you're probably not going to get it in there. Not very easily anyway. So yeah, I don't know. I'll probably hang on to that one. I might use it. I might go ahead and install it, and then, you know, when I get the money, I'll buy the other one. And I'm going to try this one out, I think, at least. I don't know. It sucks because Adam gave that to me, so now I kind of feel like obligated to use it in the bus, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know. It seems a little bit small. And this winter time, I'm going to be wanting a pretty good sized fire in a fireplace. So I think I'm going to have to really plan that out a little bit more. Get a wood burning stove, like little things set up and everything. I was kind of thinking about starting on all that this weekend, but then I found out how much this stuff costs. This is crazy expensive. All right, $400 to get started with that kit. But the thing is, if you run out, you can always just go buy another can or another case, right? With that other kit, you have to buy a whole nother kit. You can't just buy these cans like this right here to refill it. You got to buy the big setup, which is like, I think, another $389, or probably at least $300. I don't know. So I thought this was a better deal to go this route. Well, I'm hoping that I'm correct. Which I don't know. I wouldn't know either way, right? So it is what it is. The one thing I need to do is I need to start cleaning the bus out. I need to start getting things out of here that don't need to be in here, that don't have to be in here. All right. The Pit Boss, I haven't used that thing in a month at least since I got this little stove right here. And so the Pit Boss and this table right here is leaving the bus. I'm probably going to miss that table, but I'm going to take the table out because I need this area cleared out so I can finish building in this area. I can't build anything over here or anything with that right there. So sometimes temporary things become like permanent things, right? So that has to go. And the little thing up there, that's going to have to go. I'll probably wait on moving that out until I get a refrigerator. I've got to get a refrigerator picked out that I'm going to put up there. So I'll have a refrigerator right behind the driver's seat. I think, I don't know. I've been considering just getting a little bit bigger mini fridge. It's like just bigger than that one right there. I mean, that one right there is suiting me just fine for right now. But guys, it's really small. Check this out. This thing, yeah, that's all I get in here, right? Just this. I've got some sandwich meat in the freezer, which it only freezes part of it. And then I think there's some chicken breasts in there. some boneless, skinless chicken breast. I need to actually grill those up here pretty soon. So, bus life. Isn't it fun? Oh my gosh, guys. So anyways, I gotta get cooled off, so I'm gonna go hop in the bathtub. I got some nice cool water in the tub. I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.